football. It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, this is the official Richardson Hitchins versus Jose Zepeda post-fight review, and the result of the fight is a very wide shutout, unanimous decision for Brooklyn's very own Richardson Hitchins as he continues his the ascension of his boxing career as he moves to 17-0 with 7 knockouts. Now let's talk about it. This is a fight for Richardson Hitchins where he was taking a step up in class. He was fighting a guy that's been at and been to a level he's trying to get to, with Zepeda being a former 3-time world title challenger. You know, he fell short against Terry Flanagan, Jose Ramirez, and most recently against Regis Prograis. Very good fighter, a guy that really has made his name in this weight class. So if Hitchins wants to be at that level, he had to go in there and beat him. And it was a fight where, truthfully, and I'm not diminishing the winner of Hitchins. I'm just calling out a spade a spade. Zepeda is 34. Zepeda had the war of the millennium with Ivan Baranchyk. If you haven't seen Jose Zepeda's fight with Ivan Baranchyk, he took a lot of punishment in that fight, in the Jose fight, in the Regis fight, and I didn't even see like the same hunger he had in them fights, the determination, the gumption to try and win. I didn't see it in this fight. Now at the same time, on the other side of the ring, there was a fighter in Richardson Hitchins that, you know, is very long and rangy. Hitchins is also a fighter who I feel has got his best boxing in front of him. He's entering those prime years. And he knows, one thing I can say about him, to speak positive about him, is he knows who he is and he doesn't box outside of that. Richardson Hitchins is not a combination puncher. He's not an aggressive counter puncher. He is a good foundational 1-2 boxer. That's what he is. He's a good foundational, just pure boxer. And what you see is pretty much what you get. He's got a world-class jab, slightly above average right hand, slightly above average foot speed, but, you know, not special all the way around the board, just being honest. But good, knows who he is and boxes within that. And sometimes in boxing, that's all you need. So he beats Zepeda easily. I think Zepeda needs to retire, truth be told. I think we've already seen his best boxing. I think if he continues to box, he's going to continue to be used as a gatekeeper for younger, upcoming fighters. And I don't want that for Zepeda. Zepeda was a damn good fighter. He was a world championship caliber fighter when you know, he wasn't shot to bits. So on this note, I'd rather him just hang it up. But speaking about Hitchins, let's talk about his future for a second, because you look at him right now, he's knocking on the door of world title shot. Right now, he's number 4 in the WBO. He's number 7 in the IBF. Is he ranked in the WBA? He's not ranked in the WBA, and he is not ranked in the WBC. So he really is right there for the WBO. And you look at some of the guys that he may have to fight soon. You know, Teofimo Lopez is the champion right now. He was just declared super champion, which I believe means he doesn't have to fight mandatories for a certain amount of time. So even if Hitchins works his way into that position, you know, I don't think he'll have to fight him right away. So I'm not exactly sure when and what the timeline is for a world title fight. But I'll say this, man. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not trying to put anybody down. I respect all fighters. I respect all styles. But I have to be honest. I have to be content to tell the truth here on True School Sports. Richardson Hitchins is style-wise, he's a boring fighter. Like, he's a boring fighter. Like, I know that may sound like I'm being a hater, but I know I'm not alone. He's not the most entertaining guy. He doesn't have like big one-punch knockout power when you compare him to the other world-class guys in the weight class. So I think he's gonna struggle to get fights. He's gonna be put in the unheralded category of being a higher risk, low reward fighter. And because of that, he may have to wait a little bit. He may have to fight some other high risk, low reward guys and work himself into the mandatory spot, because I don't foresee, the Regis Prograis, Devin Haney winner, or Rolly, or Subriel Matias, or Tio being anxious to fight him. Truth be told, I think he's going to have to become mandatory, and he's going to have to wait some time. So in the meantime, all he can do is just sharpen up and develop his skills, and keep doing what he's doing. Because I'll tell you this, he's improved over the last couple of years. Because I remember when I watched the fight against Arrhenius Mendes a couple years ago, he wasn't the most impressive, but he's developed nicely, and he's come a long way in his career and in his life. And I got nothing bad to say about him as a man or a fighter. It's just I'm telling you the truth, and sometimes the truth is a bitter pill to swallow. But either way you cut it up, slice it, and dice it, he shut out a former world title challenger and a very respected fighter in this weight class, and that does deserve some respect here on True School Sports. So shout out to Brooklyn's very own. Now, switching gears, I want to talk about the co-main event. You had the return of Conor Benn as he took on Rodolfo Espinoza or Orozco. Was it Espinoza or Orozco? I think it was Orozco. Rodolfo Orozco, Mexican fighter, had well over 30 fights, 154 pounder. This fight was at 154 pounds. And Conor Benn, I mean, he was really going to be in a no-win situation, because if he would have knocked this guy out, people would have said he's on steroids and he's still got the PEDs in the system. And he went the distance. He winds up going the distance with Orozco. So now people are saying, and I've already seen it on Twitter and social media from different people, that Conor Benn didn't have steroids in the system. Therefore, that's why he didn't knock out Orozco. So it is what it is. But from the boxing standpoint, he goes to 10 rounds. He knocks off any ring rust he may have. And listen, he's got a bigger fight to fight than the one he fought tonight. He's got to go back to the UK and deal with UCAD and the British Boxing Board of Control and all that circus that's going on. So I fully anticipate that they're going to try to expedite the process of that happening and getting that situated so that he can move on to fight Chris Eubank in what will be a mega fight in the UK for mega millions of pounds. So as far as the fight with Orozco, I mean, one judge had it 96-94. Orozco did do some good work. I thought he did a good job in many moments of this fight of imposing his size and pushing Conor Benn back. But ultimately, Conor Benn, more skillful, more slick, aggressive, did a great job counter-punching in an aggressive manner. And that was enough to win him the rounds. But I think Orozco, this isn't the last time we're going to see Orozco. I think he gave a good account of himself, and you'll probably see him in the future somewhere in boxing, whether it be on a Matchroom show or someone else, because he did give a good account of himself. So if I don't sound that excited, just being honest with you guys, it wasn't the most exciting card. I mean, I know Ammo Williams picked up a good win. Arastas Velasquez picked up a good win. I didn't watch Sandy Ryan versus Jessica McCaskill, but I heard it was a draw. Not the greatest card Matchroom's ever put on, but not every card's gonna be a great card. But it is what it is. Richardson Hitchins pitches a shutout, does his thing against Jose Zepeda. But I'm gonna tell you right now, mark my words, it's gonna be very hard for him to get a world title fight. I know he's got Keith Connolly behind him, who's one of the best managers in the business. I'm telling you right now, guys are not gonna be in a rush to fight him. Just the truth. So make that what you will. But leave your comments down below. What did you make of the Richardson Hitchins performance? Am I undervaluing his performance? Am I underselling his performance? Because I'm not trying to say he's a bad fighter, and I'm not trying to say that he wasn't effective performance. It was very effective, just wasn't very exciting. And one thing I know about boxing is every fighter has what they call a marquee value. Some fighters that even I like, that I'm fans of, they maybe they have some things about them, and it prevents their marquee value from being high, so they can't get world title shots. And it's no different here. It's no different here with Hitchins. So we'll see how it goes. But he's definitely someone to keep tabs on at 140, because he's a good fighter. But I don't think when I look at Hitchins, I don't see anybody that's special. I see someone who's good. I see somebody who's solid. I see somebody that's formidable. But I don't see anybody that's gonna beat the guys like Devin Haney or Tio or any of them kind of guys. But we'll see. We'll see. He's more than welcome to prove me wrong, and I'll be more than welcome to give him his credit if and when he does. But leave your comments down below. What did you make of Richardson Hitchins tonight and Conor Benn's return and just the whole card in general? It's my third post-fight review video of the day. I'm tired, so if I'm a little tired, that's probably why. It's been a couple weeks since I made videos, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What did you make of the performance and the whole card in general? And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dang. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. We're here at the Hatanaka Boxing Gym in Nagoya, Japan. And for more great videos just like this one, make sure you guys click right here.